Food parks have taken over the metropolis. We say that because ever since the first food park was introduced in the country, more have followed and more are still coming. In fact, there is at least one or two in every major area in the metro. And no one is complaining. That is because food parks offer more options than a standalone restaurant. The roving BNL crew headed off to Marikina, which is fast becoming one of big food street because of their sheer number of new restaurants that have cropped up in the last 2 years. However, there seems to be no food park here. That is until Lamp Quarters came along. This is Lamp Quarters. It may be called a food park by many, but it certainly looks much more than that. We spoke to two of the owners, Myla Gonzales and Dottie-Diaz, Cleofas, who were happy to talk about the idea of Lamp Quarters came about.
It all started with 3 couples. So the 3 couples of all of us are good friends for a very long time now. And we always get together wanting to enjoy each other's company, to the point that, we said maybe it's about time we do something where we want to spend that particular time in a place na all our families can go into. So we conceptualize Lamp Quarters as something more for families. Everybody can gather.
We like eating out, we like hanging out together. And we realized that there's no such thing that we have in Marikina, where we really, yun talagang constant, we like to hang out. Iba-iba yung pinupuntahan namin, or sometimes we go out of Marikina pa. So sabi namin, why not create a place in Marikina because of the traffic, di ba? Parang you don't want to go far anymore. So why not create a place in Marikina where the Mariqueños or the people from the East can be proud of?
A food park seemed to be the perfect solution, but the group improved on the concept and took it a notch higher. They also closed the area of Marikina because all of them are from the East, and they thought it was about time that the East had something like this. Lamp Quarters was launched only on October 2017. Why the name? We asked them.
It was, this is inspired by this strip community retail area also in San Diego called Gas Lamp Quarters. So it's kind of quaint, more neighborhood or community based restaurants and retail. So we said that yung Mariqueños kasi very very loyal or very into Marikina. So why not create the same thing, create the same vibe here in Marikina?
One of the owners is an architect. Myla is finance-oriented, while Dottie used to have a background in mall operations. So the combination of talents and skills worked well for the group. They designed the complex for families and working people.
It's really people like us. So families nga, people who are working, after your grinds, whether you're in corporate or you're an SME, some place where you can relax, not only during the weeknights but even on weekends with your families. And then we're pet friendly, so there's a lot of different things. And then the convenience and the comfortability of customers. There's good parking, kids can run around, they don't feel like it's something na medyo risky. So pag weekends, nakita mo may mga para kang Eastwood na tumatakbo yung mga bata, and then you have pets running around.
There are 8 restaurants here, but unlike other food parks, these restaurants are good-sided. While outlets in the usual food parks measure about 20 square meters, the restaurant tenants here average about 55 square meters, much like other standalone restaurants. Dottie says it is a good venue for startup restaurants, and it definitely isn't your usual food park.
Actually, this is parang a notch higher than a food park because we have regular spaces, so more permanent merchants who we feel will be in for the longer haul. So marami sa kanila, a few of them came from food parks. So doon sila nagsimula. So now they have graduated to a more permanent space, a bigger space.
They may be new, but in the 6 months or so that they have been in operation, the residents of Marikina and nearby areas have found them to be a pleasant surprise.
We're very blessed and fortunate that at this point in time, we know that it's doing well. A lot of the feedbacks we've seen would say na it's there for the long haul, because not just because of the ambience or the look, but right down to the root, the food is really good. If you look at the reviews, no, it will always tell you na wala pang paltos, effectively is what they say, you know. I mean, the food's there. A lot of them also say na it's a good surprise that it's actually affordable. Kasi if you look at the place right now, you know, we really meant it to feel as if it's a place you can be proud of, a destination for Mariqueños. Not only Mariqueños, but even visiting nearby cities.
And this is Lamp Quarters. The courtyard, which is spacious at 300 square meters, is preferred by those who enjoy dining al fresco. But for those who would rather dine in the comfort of air-conditioned restaurants, they have a variety of options.
So we have a milk tea, coffee and tea shop called Bubble Lab. They're homegrown Marikina. We've seen them grow into 3 branches from one tiny milk tea shop, diba? We have Silio, which offers Kapampangan cuisine. If you want to get authentic Kapampangan sisig, you come by Lamp Quarters and get it at Silio. We also have Wing Fathers, where you can get cocktails, authentic cocktails in Marikina. Kasi a lot of the kids now, if they want to drink or mag-gimmick, lalabas papunta pang Ortigas, walang bar in Marikina, di ba? Wala masyado. But in Wing Fathers, you can find really good margarita, and you can pair it with wings. They have this very special wings called boy bawang, wherein the wings is coated with boy bawang. We also have Chives, which is a French bistro, and market. So meron silang retail din, and then the food is a fusion of Filipino food cooked in European techniques. We have the only and the first Bulgarian restaurant in Manila called Mehana. So freshly made sausages with real meat, no extenders, and authentic Bulgarian flavors. Okay, we also have Ali's, which offers steaks, affordable steaks, ribs, and seafood. So kung gusto mo mag-steak but you don't want to spend so much, yun, just visit Ali's. And then lastly, we have Dongwan, which is pasta, pizza, and burgers.
The owners want their customers to see Lamp Quarters more of a community center than just a food park. They cater to all walks of life and have hosted various events in the past.
In the past, we've hosted artists from Rizal. We've hosted charity and children's choirs. We've done an event where it's the passion of astronomers via stargazing. We also have up-and-coming arts and crafts for kids and parents, as well as supporting special children.
For now, let's check out the specialties of each restaurant in Lamp Quarters.
Here's sharing with you the variety of dishes you can enjoy in Lamp Quarters. So the one in front of me now is called the Baby Wolf Salad. It's an all-meat salad, first here in the country because it's Bulgarian-based. It's marinated with red wine and specific spices from Bulgaria. It's perfect with any beer on the side while you're doing a pika-pika of the meat. The next one would be our boy bawang chicken wings. It's also something unique for our customers because it has combined the boy bawang popular cornix natin into the chicken wings. Next, we have our sea salt coffee, a specialty coffee from Babalab. This one is ranging at about 130 pesos for the drink. And here on this side would be Don Juan's all-meat pizza. It's brick oven cooked with flavored dough. So you can get this via a malunggay dough, which is a biscuit dough, or our herbed flavored dough, which is a combination of oregano, basil, and Parmesan cheese. On this side would be our authentic sisig Kapampangan. Also good with any alcoholic beverages. All pork and beef sauteed together with spices. And lastly would be our porterhouse steak. The entire dish is roughly about 300 pesos. Very, very, very tender meat and juicy gravy on the side.
There you go, a whole feast laid out for you. All of them among the specialties that each of the 8 restaurants in Lamp Quarters have to offer.
Okay, so we'd like to invite everyone to come and drop by Lamp Quarters, experience a whole new dining, the whole new dining destination in Marikina. We're on Facebook. You can see more photos there. You can see more information about the food that we offer, and just bring the whole family.
That was Lamp Quarters, the latest dining destination we found for you only here on Places.